If a nigga fuck with me, then he assed out. I'ma sit his ass down, back against the wall, then I max out. If you want smoke, I'm a gas cloud. No time for you class clowns, cause my bitch got her ass out. And she wiggling, wobbling, and she moving it, and she shaking it for me. And now these niggas getting mad now, probably cause they salty and they jealous cause they really ain't been making no money. Hold up, let me go on and switch my flow up. That's why everybody know us. Cause we throw 'em from the shoulders like some motherfucking soldiers. And I thought we fucking told ya. We ain't choose this life, it chose us. We do you like a pipe and smoke ya. Pause. I don't wanna talk, I just wanna break your jaw. I'll beat your ass. I'll beat your ass. I'll beat your ass. I'll beat your ass. I'll beat him on God though. Talk slick, move quick like a vato. One hand behind my back with my eyes closed. You can't fuck with me, yeah, I know. Look, I'll beat your ass. I'll beat your ass. I'll beat your ass. I'll beat your ass. I'll beat him on God though. Talk slick, move quick like a vato. One hand behind my back with my eyes closed. You can't fuck with me, yeah, I know. Look out.
Here we come, full-time family. Gotta get some shit figured out. Alright, we good? We good. Gotta get the chat on the screen, guys. Give me 1 second. Had some technical difficulties during the start of the show, which might make the panel a little difficult, but we're gonna try. We don't got much time, family, so let me get the chat on the screen. Salute to Mr. Perfect 2005 and everybody that I see in the building. Fat Ninja Flip, my motherfucking dog Chris Crooks said, just got my internet back. What a big full time. Yo, salute to Chris Crooks. Good to see you back, brother. Glad you're back connected. Alright, guys, so man, we got like 30 minutes to an hour. I don't got a lot of time. I was up late breaking down these fights, doing the full-time fake money bankroll over there at the full-time MMA dojo on Patreon. Boy, I know some of y'all haven't been keeping up with that, especially if you're not on the Patreon, but we just cracked 16,000 bucks on the fake money bankroll. That shit's wild. We started at like 500 and it's at like 16,500 bucks. Only if that was fucking real, right? Then we probably wouldn't be late on our rent and fucking bad payday loans out. We've got potential, though. We've got the potential. That's all that matters. So we're going to talk a little MMA news, a few upcoming fights, and then we're going to be out your fucking hair quick. Because I gotta get my podcast downloaded for work. I got other stuff I gotta do. Then I gotta get to work on time. I gotta pick my girl up from work. Boom, boom, boom. I'm probably gonna have to get off work early today. A lot of shit going on, full-time family. So, with that being said, I'm gonna talk about a couple of things, and then we're gonna get straight into the panel. And if there's not enough people for the panel, no one hops on, and if we have technical difficulties, then this will probably be shorter than that. Alright, so how are we going to get this started? And one thing I really want to make sure we do is, if you guys check out the exclamation mark on your screen, you can click it and you can make your vote. The full-time family bankroll. Oh, I got to get it on the screen. Speaking of full-time family bankroll, boom, boom, boom. There it is. Now, let's get the chat too. We got to get the chat on the screen. But look at the full-time. We got $10, guys, as a family. It's going to be whatever. This isn't my betting. This isn't whatever I would place my bet on. This is just something we can do together. So tell me who we're going to be placing this $10 bet on. The options are when you click the exclamation mark, you can see them. The people, the people that I picked to win, but you can vote on who we place the bet on between Kevin Lee. Who else is fighting in the co-main event? You can see it if you click, but hold on, let me get this chat up. Pop out chat. Alright, here we go. I want to make sure I get the chat on the screen for you guys. Let me click and see what options we got. Alright, so you click the exclamation mark or the I up top. You got Kevin Lee at minus 350, Edson Barboza plus 100, Sergio Pettis plus 140, or Charles Oliveira at minus 320, which is wild, guys. God, I know a lot of you don't care about odds, but Charles Oliveira is a bigger favorite to beat Jim Miller than Valentina Shevchenko was to beat Joanna. That is wild to me. That's just a side thought. All right. Pop out chat. Boom. Boom. Where's the chat box? Right here. Fix that. Here it is. Boom. Okay. Turn it on now. And it's on the screen. Welcome to the live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. What the fuck is that on my screen for? Why is that on the main screen? I hope that's not permanent. That would be real stupid. Oh, it looks like it is. What the fuck type of weird shit is that, bro? Get that shit the fuck off of my YouTube. What the? Okay, it's going up now. Okay. Alright, it's scrolling up. I was like, is that shit gonna stay there? That'd piss. Hey, y'all want to see something? I'm going to show y'all. Look what YouTube's doing. Oh, it might be over. They're taking niggas' subscribers. I thought my shit was about to drop. I know I didn't pay for none of my subscribers, but read this. Oh, you can't see it. I gotta scroll up for you guys. If you don't got a YouTube channel, you don't see this. On December 13th, 14th, you may see a noticeable decrease in your subscriber count as we remove spam from your channel. Motherfucker, I worked hard for my subs. Don't take my shit. Now, they didn't take none of mine because I ain't buying no subs. I ain't got no money to buy no subs. But some motherfuckers is about to start coming down. We will see who's affected. It shouldn't be me, though. But Shadow ban, who knows? Alright, guys. Let's get into the show. We got some UFC to talk about. Upcoming fight card. Here's the main card of UFC Milwaukee. Kevin Lee versus Iaquinta, Edson Barboza, Dan Hooker, Rob Font, Sergio Pettis, Jim Miller, Charles Oliveira. But it gets better, guys. Bellator.com. It gets better. Tonight, I'll be missing the fights because I got work and other shit to do. We got the Salute the Troops. Primus vs. Chandler 2 is going down. This card's got some good fights, couple good fights. Frank Mir, Javier Ayala, AJ McKee's throwing down. So, few good fights if you're looking for some fights tonight as well over at Bellator. Alright, I'm just going to touch on a couple of topics real quick. And then once I'm done with this, we're going to pull up the panel. And if we don't get a few people on here that have some shit they want to say, we're going to do the fake money bankroll. I'm going to be out your fucking hair quicker than this stream even started. So, Jessica Rose Clark and Andrea Lee, they were supposed to be fighting on tomorrow at UFC Milwaukee. This was an interesting fight, actually, because these girls were booked to fight, and it was an interesting pairing, but it's really a side note. I guess it's not even important, but what's going on now is Jessica Rose Clark was deemed medically unfit, and this reminds me of when Max Holloway was going to fight Khabib, if you recall. He didn't stop cutting weight, but the commission was like, yo, we don't like what we're seeing, so they stopped him from cutting weight and from being able to fight Khabib, and that's why Iaquinta had to step up on short notice. So it seems like Jessica Rose Clark was deemed medically unfit, and so now she can't fight Andrea Lee, which, I mean, it was going to be a good fight for sure. Both of these girls are tough as nails in the flyweight division. I was looking forward to this fight, really. But I think Andrea Lee probably had a good chance in this fight. You know what I'm saying? I think regardless of your personal opinion on Andrea Lee, she's a really good fighter. And Jessica Rose Clark, you know, it's unfortunate she doesn't get this opportunity. But I'm sure, you know, they'll probably be rebooked sometime in the near future. And so it is what it is. It says Jessica Rose Clark has been forced to withdraw from UFC on Fox 31. At the official weigh-ins for the event, which took place Friday morning, officials announced that physicians have declared Clark medically unfit to compete at Saturday's show. Her scheduled women's flyweight encounter opposite Andrea Lee has been canceled. Unfortunate, Andrea Lee is now left without an opponent because it's 1 day's notice. So, I mean, it's going to be really hard to, like, find someone the morning of the fight or the day before the fight to take the fight. So, it looks like Andrea Lee might not be able to fight. She posted a message that said, sorry guys, my fight was scratched. Kind of funny, actually, considering how crappy 2018 has been. I've made no excuses, though. I came prepared. I trained hard. Camp was amazing. I water loaded. I cut all day yesterday. I was 128 when I went to bed. Woke up 127. I'm always ready. I know Jess wanted to fight as badly as I did, and it's unfortunate how these things turn out. I hope she's well and healthy, and it sucks for the both of us. Please don't talk shit. It's over, and we're focused on the next. Auction for the hat starts now and will end December 18th. Bidding starts at $150. DM me or message me below. That's funny. So you just like wear a hat and it's like, oh, I'm auction bid start. Hey guys, I'm letting you know right now. Bid start at 200. If you want this motherfucker right here that I'm wearing, bid start at 200. Going once, going like what? We're just putting on hats and selling them motherfuckers now. No, I thought you know Andrea KGB Lee. Don't she come out with the cowboy hat, cowgirl hat? I thought she was talking about that, but she might just be talking about this like blue UFC hat. Yo, Andrea Lee is cold-blooded if she's really fucking just gonna, like, sell a UFC hat for $150 because it's been on her head. Hell no. You better sign that shit. It's gotta be the cowboy hat, like, all type of shit before I even... Let's see what she had to say, though.
Okay, guys, fans, friends, family. I have some good news and I have some bad news. First, I'm gonna auction this hat off. I'm gonna sign it, and the...
My God, she's talking about that hat. That is a lick. Seriously. Hey guys, this hat $150. This one I'm about to auction off for $200. Y'all want this hood? $100. I'll cut this motherfucker off. He's just putting hats on now, like basic ass hats, signing them and selling them. Like, Could you imagine how much Conor could get for a fucking UFC hat? Colby could get a red one and sign it and write MAGA on it. I mean, if all we're doing is selling basic-ass UFC hats that we put on our head, this motherfucker looks brand new. Hey, but I ain't knocking the hustle. But that motherfucker looks like... like, go to, like, Lids, buy a cap, you know, for $20. Hey, it's on my head. Now this motherfucker's $200. Okay. That's wild to me.
The auction date ends December the 18th, so highest bidder gets the signed hat. Also, I made weight. Had a great weight cut. I'm healthy. I felt amazing. But the bad news is, which some of you may already know, my opponent did not make weight. Unfortunately, she passed out and had to go to the hospital, so the UFC pulled the fight. And I would like it if nobody talks shit. I don't need none of that. You know, it happened. I'm on to the next. That's how it goes.
When you ask people to not talk shit, like normally just like leave it alone, because when you, especially trolls, like I would like it if you guys didn't talk shit. The first thing you're gonna get is, are you really selling a fucking blue hat for $150? Guys, I didn't see that coming. Yo, she is slick. She is actually, that's kind of fucking smart. You know, because there's UFC fans out there, bro. I want to go to UFC.com. Like, I'm just going to see how much a UFC hat costs. Let's go to Google. UFC official hat. Shopping. Like this one. It's just like this one, but blue. So she probably got it for free, being a UFC fighter, but $28. I'm about to stock up on these guys. You guys like hats? No, I'm just kidding, but that is pretty epic, though. I thought some of you guys might know Andrea Lee. Let me Google it. Andrea, what the fuck are my hands? Clearly not on the home keys. Andrea Lee cowgirl hat. See? This is what I thought she was talking about. For real. This makes way more sense. A cowgirl hat. Oh, it's a KGB Elite cowgirl hat. Okay. $150. Shit, I don't know how much cowboy hats cost. Those motherfuckers might cost $150. So that sounds like a deal. But you gonna tell me you gonna give me a motherfucking blue UFC hat? Yo, if you get one of those, I got a fucking acre of land on the moon I'll sell you. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. We can talk it out. It's cheap too. Cheap, trust me. You ain't gonna find no fucking land on earth as cheap as what I'll sell you on the moon. Fuck it, we got Mars. Okay, guys, my bad. All right, something else I wanted to talk about. George St. Pierre. Moving on from that topic. But if you want a blue UFC hat for $150, make sure you hit up Andrea Lee. Moving on. Let me pull up the chat, though, because I seen somebody said something fucking hilarious. Given Sure Name said she better throw in some worn undies with that. That's what I'm talking about, legit. You gonna show me a blue-ass UFC hat? I need the blue matching panties. Okay, we're getting a little far, but you're on to something, man. What are we talking about here? Bellator Hawaii says Kenshiro Ryu MMA. Alan Clark in the building said, watched your prediction video. I too dig Kevin Lee's flair and shit talk. I like how he dresses too. I'm not much of a stylist, you know, that's for rich people, but still, yeah, he definitely got some swag, you know what I'm saying? Are we going all in each time, or how you doing the betting family bankroll? I think we're going all in each time until, like, we don't want to. Like, right now it's $10, so it's like, you know what I'm saying? But, like, if we get up to $50 and the family don't want to risk the whole 50, if the family wants to be smart with the money, then we'll just bet like 25. But, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, other than that, I think, like, right now, while we're at $5 and $10, I'll probably just throw it all on whoever you guys want to bet it on. Who'd you pick, Lee or Al? I need to rewatch it. Oh, it's not close for me. I'm picking Kevin Lee by finish. I like Al Iaquinta. He's a cool guy. You know, if I had money, I might buy a house from him, but I don't got money to rent a house from him at this point. But as far as fighting goes, I got Kevin Lee. And honestly, maybe I'm an asshole or whatever. I don't think it's going to be too close. I think Kevin Lee's going to put on... I think he's going to finish him because Kevin Lee's on a mission right now. He's on Khabib's heels. Khabib fought Barboza, right? Brutalized him, but he didn't finish him. Well, before that, it goes a little farther back. Kevin Lee has been calling out Khabib, calling him out before the shit was cool, before Khabib was the champion, back when no one wanted to smoke with Khabib. Kevin Lee's he's wanted smoke with Khabib for a while now. And hasn't the call-outs, call-outs don't work for everybody. No, you want to fight? Call someone out. That helps. Yeah, but it doesn't work for everybody. Didn't work for Kevin Lee to get the fight he needed. Well, now he's taking another approach. Now he's fighting everybody that Khabib fought, and he's beating them. Well, I believe this is the second guy in a row he's fought that Khabib fought. It's not like there's a long sample size. It's not like he fought the last 5 guys Khabib fought. But Khabib fought Edson Barboza, brutalized him, took him to a decision. Dominant performance. Kevin Lee fought Barboza, brutalized him, and finished him. Khabib didn't necessarily brutalize Iaquinta. I don't know if Kevin Lee's going to brutalize him like they did Barboza. I don't think they're going to tenderize his face. But I do think he can finish him. He can submit him. He might be a rear naked choke. You know what I'm saying? I think I could very well see an Iaquinta get... Kevin Lee is phenomenal at using his striking, set up a well-timed takedown, get you down, take your back, fucking lock in the body, triangle, rear naked choke, boom. Really good. I think that's probably how this fight's going to go for Kevin Lee. I think it'll end in a rear naked choke, but I for sure got Kevin Lee. Iaquinta's got a puncher's chance, though. I think he can knock him out. Maybe if it goes to a decision, you know what I'm saying? Iaquinta, I think he can get the right end of a robbery decision. He has in the past, you know what I'm saying? I think the judges like Iaquinta, New York guy, blue-eyed fucking, Frank Sinatra eyes and shit. So, you know what I'm saying? I could see, the judges liking him, no hetero, but I think Kevin Lee has the ability to put on a dominant performance to where the judges aren't going to necessarily be needed for this fight. But moving on to GSP. George St. Pierre says he's fully recovered from the health issues, but unsure if he'll ever fight again. So I'm pretty sure he's talking about the colitis. I actually thought colitis was permanent. From some of the people, whenever George St. Pierre was diagnosed with colitis, I had someone tell me yo, that's a serious disease. My aunt's had it for a long time now. She lost some of her intestines, some wild shit. It was a serious ailment, and that was the ailment that got George St. Pierre out of having to fight the best middleweights in the world. I'm not going to go there. George St. Pierre fought Michael Bisping. He got colitis, didn't have to fight Whitaker, or, he couldn't. He was unable to, right? But it was, convenient colitis, I'll say, because, it was unfortunate, if anything you go through, any illness, it's unfortunate. It's never convenient to be sick or injured. But when you got a tough fight coming up and you just happen to get fucking injured, maybe that's the MMA god saving your ass. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to accuse anybody of faking injuries, you know what I'm saying? But the MMA gods are out here saving some people's asses. We've seen it with Dominic Cruz now a couple times. He was scheduled to fight Jimmy Rivera, John Lineker. MMA gods saved his motherfucking ass. And I'm not saying they saved his ass like he doesn't have a chance to win the fight. But it's a fight that didn't make the most sense anyways. This is a guy that could be getting a title fight. He doesn't have to fight the killers like that if he doesn't want to. Or if the MMA gods prevent it. And so, the injuries happened. George St. Pierre came up to middleweight, fought Bisping, but everyone was like, yeah, but that's kind of Bisping. Are you going to, beat one of the best middleweights in the world, like Robert Whitaker or Yoel Romero, fucking Jacare? We can go on and on with, the killers that have been stuck in that division. Luke Rockhold, Chris Weidman. But after beating Bisping, the colitis came around, and the MMA gods kind of saved GSP from the real killers at middleweight. So now he's fully healed, and he doesn't know if he's ever going to fight again. But we know what that means. We'll see if a big enough fight, a win-win comes up. If it's a winnable fight, then I'm going to make a lot of money. That's the case with most people. Can I win the fight? Can I make a lot of money? All right, if we check both boxes, I'll be fighting again. And I'm cool, though, if I don't ever fight again. I got money. I'm not desperate. I'm not starving. I might never fight again. I don't have to fight. So we'll see what happens. But The good news is GSP is fully recovered from his health issues. We'll see if he wants to go back up to middleweight. I'm pretty sure he don't, because I think trying to force himself up to middleweight is how he contracted the colitis, trying to overeat and all of this shit. So, I don't think he'll be going back up to middleweight. I'm a motherfucking sure dog millionaire, says Reverb Twang. What's going on, brother? Sao Paulo calling, says Stamina MC. My boy's still out there in Brazil. How's it going? All right, so, all right, guys, this is about the time. Let's look at the fights this weekend, and then I'm going to send out the invites. I really feel like we're about to have technical difficulties for this panel, because somebody, I don't know if it was like niece, nephew, I don't even know what happened, but for some reason my fucking headphones won't plug into the front of my computer anymore. It's like something's like stuck in the jack, so the sounds come from my speaker, and the sounds will get picked up by my mic, which means shit will echo since I don't have headphones, which would really fucking just be terrible quality, and I wouldn't want to do that. So I'm going to see if I can use these headphones in like the back of my computer, and if so, we'll get this panel going. Boom, 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 because I really got to start getting ready to get the fuck out of here. I got to go to work. Where the fuck are my headphones, OG Triple O? I just had them motherfuckers. All right. Oh, yeah, they were just right here. Oh, here they are. All right, guys, so Bellator's coming up. Brent Primus versus Michael Chandler. Michael Chandler's coming back to take what's his. If Brent Primus wins this fight, it would shock me. I don't think it's going to happen. Michael Chandler's one of the best lightweights in the world. Got about 3 times the pro experience. He's been active while Primus has been going on a world tour, like taking pictures, celebrating the holidays with his family. I don't remember the last time Brent Primus fought. I know it was his fight with Michael Chandler, but was it at the beginning of this year? Like, he hasn't defended his belt once since then. Michael Chandler's fought like 2 guys trying to get back to the title shot, and now he finally has it. I think he's going to come take that shit up off of Brent Primus. And if I was Michael Chandler, I wouldn't give his ass a rematch either. Let me plug these in. All right. See if this works. Need some light. Oh, ain't that some bullshit? There it is. All right. Headphones are plugged in, guys. See if this works. I gotta sit all close because I gotta plug it into the back. Yeah, this is fucking trash, guys. These panels, I don't have to wait till I fix this computer because I literally have to sit this close because my shit's plugged into the back. You know what? I'm not gonna use that until the panel comes on. So, all right, guys. UFC Milwaukee going down tomorrow. That's what I'm really waiting for. Can't wait for. A lot of good fights on the main card. Let's take a quick look at the prelims. Zakato, Dwight Grant. This fight just got scrapped. Jessica Rose Clark and Andrea Lee. We just found out that one's not going to be going down. Bobby Green versus Drakkar Close. Jared Gordon, Joaquim Silva, Gerald Meerschaert, Jack Hermanson. Okay, some decent fights, but we're really here for the main card. All right. All right, guys. Here's the Google Hangout link. We ain't got no time to be fucking around. If you got anything you want to get off your chest, we got about 20-30 minutes. Get on here. Let us know how you're feeling. What fights? What was your favorite fight at UFC 231? What do you think about Holloway versus Ortega? What do you think about Lee versus Iaquinta? Anything you guys want to talk about, now's your chance. And then we'll be doing a fight companion tomorrow. So let's see. Verb Twang says if Khabib can't submit Al, Lee can't. You're absolutely wrong there, but I still love you, OG Triple O. I'm sure there's people like, if Khabib can't finish Edson, then Kevin Lee can't. And then he did it. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, that's definitely wrong. But I agree, you know, I hear you, though. I respect your opinion, but Kevin Lee can 100% submit or knock out Al Iaquinta. He won, and I think he will. I'm not much of a betting man. But I would bet on the finish. I don't know what round it would come in, first, second, third, fourth, fifth. But I'm, like, in my mind, I'm about 80% sure Kevin Lee's gunning for the finish tonight. So we will see, Reverb Twang. But there's a link for the Google Hangout. We'll see who hops in this joint, who's trying to get something off the chest, who wants to talk a little MMA. And if We don't get no one on the line in about 5 minutes. I'm going to get ready to shut the show down because I got shit to do. I got to download these podcasts for work, bada boom, bada bang, and get shit rolling and rocking. Make sure you guys, also, before we get out of here, we got to know who we're going to be placing our bet on. So make sure you guys hit that I on the top of your screen. There should be like a I don't know what it stands for, fucking information or something. Click that and tell me who you want to place our bet on. I think my favorite bet, I mean, Kevin Lee's my most confident prediction, but I like Edson Barboza. I like his odds better, so I'm picking Edson. I don't know who you guys want to place the fake money bankroll on. I'm picking Edson, but Kevin Lee's my most confident pick of the night. Edson Barboza, I think, has a good chance to get it done against Dan Hooker as well. We will see. He rode Al like a bull, says Reverb Twain. Leon Dobson says he certainly didn't against Al. Kevin Lee has improved a lot, says Jay Skills. Oh, yeah. From his in between each fight, Kevin Lee improves. He's not a guy that, like, just, has ever remained stagnant as a fighter. Just in between each fight, he dramatically improves when there's time in between the fights. I mean, his first fight with Iaquinta was his UFC debut. I mean, since then, he's fought, I believe, 12 or 13 fights, maybe 14. Iaquinta's probably fought like 6 or 7 times. He's been a lot more active. I think 7 times for Al, but he's also been more active. Just putting in work, man. I really think Kevin Lee gets the job done tonight. Most likely a finish, but I still fuck with Al. You don't like Al Iaquinta? Who are you? Come on. All right, guys. So I'm over here looking at the Google Hangout, and we might be saved by the bell if nobody hops on here. We don't have to fucking sit like this with our fucking headphones in. Oh, what'd you say? Because my fucking headphone jacks are messed up or something. So, yeah, man, that was really the show for the day. I'm going to check. We're going to check. Looks like it's going to be a short show, 30 minutes. And as of right now, it looks like we're placing our bet on Edson Barboza. I'll hit refresh, but I don't know if anybody else has casted their votes. Jay Skills, I think Al's got a puncher's chance. Oh, yeah. He's got a puncher's chance for sure because we've seen Kevin Lee rocked Al Iaquinta. We've seen him knock out Diego Sanchez. Whew. That was a brutal knockout. One punch. So he 100% has a puncher's chance. I think if Al Iaquinta wins, it's going to be a knockout. That's how Al Iaquinta wins this fight, by knockout. But Kevin Lee, I feel like, will win. If it goes to decision, Kevin Lee will have a dominant enough performance to win the decision. If it goes to, I think he can submit Iaquinta or knock out Iaquinta. So Kevin Lee, I believe, has more paths to victory as well. Stamina MC says, not for me today. Poolside vibes. I run. Hey, I hear you, man. Where I'm working at today, they got like a fucking Olympic pool, bro. That I've never been somewhere with a pool so nice. Like, I'm just like, I'm not doing much around, but I got the key to get in there. And, bro, it's heated. The whole room is heated, bro. And then the pool is heated. That shit, I'm like, bro, I don't even like swimming like that because it's too cold. But that shit, I'll fuck around and swim every day, dog. That shit I was like, man, should I just like say fuck it and just dive in this pool even though I'm at work? That's how I was feeling. Jay Skill says, I got Al. I like Edson for the bankroll. Okay. I like that. I think Lee fades Al. I think Lee fades and Al endures, to be honest. Okay. You know what? You guys, and by the way, I'm telling you right now, if you think Iaquinta's going to win, this is your moment. Look at these odds. You got great odds. Best fight odds. Look at this. Iaquinta's a 3-1 underdog, so that means you go bet $50, you win 150. Like, if you got Al Iaquinta, go place your motherfucking bets. But even at these odds, I would bet on Kevin Lee. I'm telling you. Like, people might think I'm counting Al Iaquinta out. I'm not. I'm just putting respect on Kevin Lee's name. But, I mean, has he been rocked? Yeah, that's Al Iaquinta's got a chance to win this fight, honestly. So it's not a bad bet if you want to bet on Iaquinta because he's got a puncher's chance. But what's wild to me is Kevin Lee and Charles Oliveira are bigger favorites than Valentina was against Joanna. Right? Valentina had already beat her 3 times in Muay Thai, shown she was dominant at bantamweight, dominated at flyweight, and she was barely a 3-1 favorite. Kevin Lee lost the first fight, and he's a bigger favorite than she was. That's crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? I thought Valentina Against Nico would have been like an 8-1 favorite. Against Joanna, she still would have been like a 5-1 favorite. But she wasn't. So it kind of shocked me to see Kevin Lee and Charles Oliveira were bigger favorites than Valentina. So, interesting. But I for sure got Kevin Lee. I got 5 on it. Hey, I'll PayPal it to you. Okay, you got 5 on what? You want to, on Iaquinta? On Iaquinta? That's how you feeling? Okay. Or you are just on the full-time fake money bankroll. The Edson Barboza bet, it looks like we're going to be placing 50% on Edson Barboza, 50% on Kevin Lee right now. Looks like we're going to have a tiebreaker. One more vote is going to decide who we place our $10 bet on, guys. I like Edson for the bankroll, says Jay Skills. I agree. Well, Jay Skills, if you click that I up top and vote on Edson, you might be the tiebreaker. Reverb Twang says Vegas is sleeping on Al. Or is the public sleeping on Kevin Lee? Yeah, on Al. Why not? Okay, well, I hear that. Oh, all right. Sounds good. So we're going to have, well, damn, I don't have a way to write that down, but Stem MC said, fuck it. 3-1 odds on Iaquinta. I'll take it. Sounds good to me. I don't get the eye on my screen. Okay, you might be on mobile. I don't think it works for mobile, honestly, which I know a lot of people watch this on mobile. So there are 2 votes right now. One for Kevin Lee, one for Edson Barboza. So I think we'll probably just go with the one with the best odds. And Stamina MC like Iaquinta. A few people like Iaquinta. So we'll probably just go with Barboza on this one. Because, I mean, if you bet $10 on Kevin Lee, you're going to win like $3. You know, so we'll do it on Barboza this week, guys. So plus 100 odds, guys. We're going to be betting on Edson Barboza. That's literally dead even money. If we bet 10.25 and we win, we go up to 20.50. Double our money exactly. So I got Edson, says Jay Skills. That'll break the tiebreaker. All right, guys. Well, we're going to be, you can't find the eye. It might be because you're on mobile, bro. That might be what it is. It's just on the screen. It's just like a little thing that it should be at the top right corner of this video. It should be at the top right corner. But if it's not, it's probably just not available on mobile. But, so yeah, we'll do it on Barboza, 10.25 on Barboza, guys, and then 5 on Iaquinta. Fuck it. Stamina MC said he wants to throw the 5 on Iaquinta. So if Iaquinta hits, then our bankroll will actually go up even more. Clearly we'll clean this up a little more. Like there's nothing I can do on screen right now and say, all right, here's our 2 bets placed. But we definitely know we got the 10.25 on Barboza. And if we hit on Iaquinta, which I don't think we are, Stamina. I think Kevin Lee's got this one. But if we hit, then we'll go up even more. So I appreciate you guys for coming through, man. It's been a fun show. Talked a little fights. Talked a little news. Canceled fights. And if you want 100... the bidding starts at 150. Like, how about we start the bid at what the hat costs? Maybe like 10 more. Let's start the bid at 50 and see who gives a shit. There's probably going to be some simps out there that'll buy it. But if you're just trying to sell some gear, I mean, we had some crazy ass simp fans offering, what's her name, Justine Kish, like $15,000 for shitty shorts. Like, if you need some money, you can do a lot better selling something that's not your hat to these simps out here, if you know what I'm saying. Someone earlier suggested like some fucking, they said, man, there better be some panties at that price. Yo, if you need money, I don't know, you know, or the cowboy hat, like we can work something out. We had some fun, guys. So Dana or De La Hoya, who you got full time? Damn, do I got the soundbite? The fuck Oscar? Oh, I got Dana White every day, all day, not close. What are we talking about? Oscar De La Hoya? Come the fuck on. I don't got no loyalty, or I don't give a shit about that guy. When I grew up, he was a boxer. Now he's a what? Fucking guy that didn't he used to hate on MMA? I'm not a huge boxing fan. I don't give no fuck. It's easy for me, Oscar or Dana. Now, are you talking about in a boxing match? That's a different story. Are you talking about who's the better promoter? Are you talking about who would win maybe in MMA? I don't know. Celebrity MMA? De La Hoya versus Dana? I'm in it, like swimwear. But boxing, I got De La Hoya. Great show as always, bro. Thank you, Mr. Perfect 2005. Oh, yes, there are simps out there. Are we gonna, it's a coin toss in the end? I'm okay with Lee winning. Okay, Stamina. Coin toss. Yeah, that means there's a lot of value. Bro, there's gonna be probably a lot of people putting money on Iaquinta. I would not Because just from the vibes I've got, for one, people don't really like Kevin Lee, and the odds, like a lot of people look at this fight as a coin flip. So for Kevin Lee to be a 3-1 favorite is pretty wild. Honestly, I thought Kevin Lee was gonna win this fight, but I didn't expect these odds to be like this. Like I said, he's literally a bigger favorite than Valentina Shevchenko was against Joanna. So, yeah, there's definitely value on Iaquinta for that bet. So, it's a very reasonable bet, 100%. We need Celebrity Deathmatch back from MTV. Mr. Perfect, we've talked about it, but you hit the motherfucking nail on the head. What are we doing, man? Well, you know how much, because it's now in this popcorn microwave society. I don't even know what the fuck you call it. I'm not smart. But you know how, like, everything is fast. Like, there's always just something new. Like, it's like attention spans are, everything's going on. Like, every year you got, like, fucking 10 new artists, and then they're gone, and then 10 more, and then there's just so much shit going on, so much entertainment in every which angle. I agree. Celebrity Deathmatch is needed now more than ever. All the little motherfucking... Well, for one, we can just stick to, like, the boxers, right? The Dana Whites, the De La Hoyas, the people we all know. But I personally would like to see a lot of these motherfuckers. This is me. I'm a big hip-hop fan. There's a lot of fucking, like, these little new dudes, the rappers. Like, that would be some fun episodes. Like, Tekashi 6ix9ine on Celebrity Deathmatch and the motherfucking just getting fucked up. There would be some fun shit you could do. People getting splattered. That show was so epic. Celebrity Deathmatch with the clay. Oh my God, they need to bring it back. I would watch every episode. Stream it, put it on the zone, put it behind a paywall. We need Celebrity Deathmatch. Sorry, guys. JCU says Bully Beatdown needs to come back. Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah. Tory Lanez voice Joyner. Ooh, Tory Lanez versus Joyner, man. Joyner, ain't nobody fucking with Joyner. Well, some people probably are, but when it comes to the hippity hoppity rippity rappity, Joyner Lucas is chopping motherfuckers. You don't want no smoke with Joyner. But Tory brought the motherfucking heat. We're not going to get into another hip-hop conversation, guys. Thank you, guys. I got to get to work. It's been dope. We'll be back tomorrow for the Fight Companion, man. It is what it is. Let the full-time family know what you think in the comments. I'm out.